Alright, there we go. How is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Doing a lot better today than I was yesterday. Headache is gone and was in kind of a bit of a downward slump yesterday. So glad that I finally was able to overcome that. And we've got our Inteleon raids today. Well, the Inteleon raids are getting rerun today. So we are going to be doing, of course, some SOBBLE shiny hunting, as well as when Orange gets here, going to be the final battle of the SGL challenge. Hello there, SCP lady. One of the mods, please go grab. Yeah, a little bit early. He was like, yeah, it's 5 minutes, won't really hurt. But there is Orange. Let's get ready to battle. Yeah, normally it's like 7:15 is when we go live. I was like, yeah, I'm ready right now. We can go live a few minutes early. All right. Link battle time. The usual link code, 192837446. Rules are I get to lock out 4 of your Pokemon. And for this one, it is going to be Dragonite, Indeedee, Grimmsnarl, and Annihilate will be locked out. But it will be double battles, and let me decide on the battle rules for the picking. I'm doing very well today, SCP Lady. Much, much better than yesterday. It was kind of, again, a little bit of a depression slump yesterday. Just kind of it was not a very good day yesterday. I just wasn't really feeling that great. And I'm feeling much, much better right now. Hello there, Zeddy Boy. Can one of the mods please go grab Zeddy Boy's link? Doing alright, other than almost passing. Why did you almost pass out a minute ago, SCP Lady? Why? You sound like you need to get some rest. Rest. Sleep. Rest. Now. Do it. There we go. There's the windows. But how are you doing, Zed? We're actually going to be doing a little bit of a battle thing. This actually is the finale to the SGL, the Streamer Gym Leader Challenge. I was the champion. And I'm doing the final battle against the final Gym Leader Elite 4 qualifier. So, let's go for the double battle. This is gonna be fun. Actually, Zed, if you would like, I can make a team up real quick and battle against you, real quick. After this battle, because these teams have legendaries on them. And I kind of wouldn't want to use them against you. I kind of don't really enjoy using these legendary teams. But, yeah. Lamau Ghost. Was that Zed? You know what I'm going to say? Wait, what is he going to say? Wait, what is he going to say? I like the stream of metal. This is, oh my god. No, Mudkip. No. Can't right now. Helping Happy Ambi noise. It is delightful to help Happy. No need to be scared. Don't be scared. All right, so no restrictions, normal rules. So low 50, a lot, yes. Yes, it will be normal rules. See, now because you are the final person, I don't actually need to hide the teams anymore. So, this is the final team. Let's see, where is the team? There it is. There we go. Yeah, that's also the reason why my my Volcarona wasn't in my party, because it was in the battle box. Other than that, pretty good. I'm glad you're doing well. What's better for Ferrothorn? Plus special defensive, plus. It depends on what you're using it for, Jays. Personally, I always liked having plus defense because of body press. But it does depend. Alright. Alright, let's do a little bit of some shenanigans. Shenanigans. Lurker, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna need some luck for this, because I don't like this team. I'll be real. I don't like the 3 champion teams I built because they use Miranda and Crider. Like I like the teams outside of using the legendaries. If I could just replace them with something different, I think I would like these teams a lot more. Yep. I was like his mouse ground. It was like Palafin's leading out. It's the only way to play Palafin is to lead it. So it was like, he's just Palafin leading. He's leading Palafin, because it literally is the only thing Palafin does. Thank you, Mudkip, for the bad luck. Thank you for that. I appreciate your insistence on the bad luck. But yeah, this is gonna be the one battle, and then we're gonna get back to the shiny SOBBLE hunting. I do not have a dragon with multi-scale. I do, however. Well, I do have a dragon with multi-scale. I just don't have one to spare. But and yes, I was allowed Protean for this. Yoop. A little bopping out. Critical hits again. Hello, Omar. Destroyer of Worlds, the Omar. Orange. I was allowed no restrictions. Remember, I'm allowed the use of anything. I'm allowed the use of anything. That was the rule that Metal had. Yes. That's kind of the point. That is exactly the point. One of the reasons I don't like the rules that I was given. Because I was actually given these rules before the rules were actually set. These teams were built out a month ago. Yes, this is. Yeah. These teams were built up over a month ago. No Rosie. No Rosie. See, thank you, Zeddy boy. Thank you, Zeddy boy. Is that a priority mode that it's using? Okay. It's my priority mode. Oh yeah, probably priority mode. Suspend Rose, what is you gonna be using? Ooh, DM Scarlet. Scarifying. I love it. I love it. And shenanigans. But again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, next time I'm not. Next time I'm having Metal hammer out the rules and bans well in advance, specifically because of this. Wait, block. Like to protect yourself, probably gonna get me taken out. Get one, yeah. Oh, it is priority. Okay. You get one. Goodbye, Palafin. Palafin got deleted. Moth. It is the fiery Flufo Moth. You have only yourself to blame for that, Rosie. You have only yourself to blame for those lies that you spread. Ching! Sparkle, sparkle. Hello there, Infinite Midnight. Hope you are doing well. This is a growl as a cat. I am hunting Stonejourner. I still need a shiny on Stonejourner at some point. Love it. Really? Non-Terra Poison? Okay, interesting. I'm so used to seeing. Yeah. I love this Rotom. This Rotom is my bulky, full HP, full physical defense, bold. This buddy is heckin' chunky. I love it. I love this thing. It just doesn't die. The Rotom is just no. You do not pass. You do not survive. I love this thing. I also have a Rotom. Can't remember if it's heat or good game? Good. Okay. Sojourner's second favorite version, exclusive by next. Ice-Q. Ice-Q is silly. Ice-Q is very silly. I like it. Sojourner is one that I'm like, I really, really want to hunt this thing. It is. However, I mean, it is allowed. I just don't like surrenders. But it is allowed. But that was a good game. Rotom's survival right there is the exact reason I run just insanely physical defense Rotom. That is a Dragon Dance Glaive Rush from Excalibur. And it lived that with a massive margin of health. I just had a company reach out to me. Oh, that's very nice. Nice. Nice, Midnight. It would have O-code. Oh, wait. I still had Reflect up, right. I completely forgot that I had Grimmsnarl Reflect. Wait, really? Would that have killed? I want to check this now. I actually want to check this. Rotom. Where's Heat? Where's there is Heat Face. Yep, Toaster. Level 50. Doubles. Reflect. Where's Reflect? Reflect. Excalibur. Double showdown usage. We'll put that to 50. We'll assume Adamant. I'll assume Adamant. Glaive Rush. Glaive Rush at +1. Was that Banded? Dragon Fang. Dragon Fang. With no Reflect, there was a 25% chance I live. But with Reflect, it walls. Holy crap. Like, that right there is why I love Rotom. It just lives. Was yours Adamant Natured Orange? Or was it Timid? Cause I'm willing to bet since you ran Dragon Dance, it's probably Adamant. But if it was, not Timid, Jolly. Yeah, if it's Jolly, then... Yeah, if it was Jolly, it only would have been a 75% chance that I survive. Okay, it is that. Yeah, I had a feeling it was Adamant, but yeah. But like, the fact that even with that, it's still a 25% chance to live is just, that thing is, I love that Rotom. I love Rotom. I'm surprised Grim died. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Grimmsnarl is like full HP, full physical defense. I invested that thing just fully on the physical because I realized, well, it loses to fairy types anyway. And the fairy types are basically all that's special. Like, what? Not the fairies, but basically all fairies are special aside from like Azumarill and Mimikyu, but I didn't see them as big of a threats as opposed to the special fairies. So it's like I just go full physical because like everything else I lose to is basically physical, and it's better if I survive those. Yeah, the Hydreigon stuff. Yeah, that's the reason why I was like, really, with Scarf Dragon. Grimmsnarl it's generally run bulky, that dude. It isn't bulky intrinsically, but a lot of the time you build it into being bulky. So that way it can survive things. I generally lean on the physical side of bulk when it comes to building bulk for things. Max goes, yeah, Volcarona is a little bit faster than that. That's the reason why... That's why I love Quiver Dance, is just +1 to speed, because the +1 from Quiver Dance negated the advantage of the Scarf, because it's a 50% boost on both sides. I'm actually very used to seeing, Vested Hydreigon, because I generally run a Vest Hydreigon. when it comes to, whenever I would run a Hydreigon, it was Assault Vested, specifically because I just really like the Assault Vest. It's just like it's my second favorite item. Oh, Squishmallow. It is not, it is a doggo. It is a doggo. It is not a cat. Growlithe is doggo. Growlithe is very doggo. I hate Sandstorm. Yeah, the Sandstorm in Asado Desert sucks. That's why I'm glad most of the shinies in Asado Desert I already got, so I don't need to deal with that anymore. Oh, you know, Growlithe is doggo. I know. We know. We know. Oh, right, that's what that box is now. Oh, right, I can actually switch to the other thing. But that was a good team that you had. That was a very good team, Orange. So what was the Meowscarada? Was it not sashed? What was the item for the Meowscarada? Arcanine is good to Flutter Mane. I think it depends on what you're running with it. Because I could see like support Sunny Day Arcanine next to a Flutter Mane to specifically proc the photosynthesis. Because Arcanine does get like a lot of good kits. It gets, you know, Snarl, it gets Psychic Fangs, it gets a lot of good stuff. It gets a lot of very good things. Yeah, Arcanine is one of those Pokemon that just has a billion different sets it can run. It can run support, it can run offense, it can run half and half. It can do basically, I wouldn't say it's quite as universally techable as something like Togekiss is, because I will forever say that I think Togekiss is the most universally retoolable Pokemon in existence. It gets just about everything. It gets screens, follow me, nasty plot, setup. It gets like everything. But Arcanine is one that has a lot of different versatility. It has a lot of different sets it can run. Because it has a very wide support. Togekiss is my second favorite Pokemon, Midnight. But it is also my favorite Pokemon to use competitively, because even though Metagross might be my favorite Pokemon, I don't actually really use Metagross at all, really, competitively. I don't really enjoy using it. Mostly because it tends to not really synergize that well with the teams I generally run, which is where Togekiss comes in, because it perfectly meshes with my previous battle teams. Except for when Volo, it's in Volo's hands. Yeah, the second I saw Volo had a Togepi, and you have to fight Volo with this Togepi, I'm like, I don't trust this man. The second the game made me fight a Togepi, and he made me fight a Togepi, I did not trust that man. Hello there, Metal! Nobody grab Metal's link, but how are you doing today? Volo is just a slap in the face of me because not only is he hot. Alright, I forgot about that. Oh, Midnight, that's great. Oh no, he's hot. Anytime you say that, Midnight, I can just have that one line from SpongeBob that Squidward says just play in my brain. And it always makes me laugh. But he also put my favorite dang Pokemon. I'm doing well, Metal. I'm doing well. I did not like using the legendary teams, though. I really wish I had gone back and actually remade my teams. But that, welcome in, Allah, how you doing? Just when I thought, exactly, he cheats. Volo freaking cheats. It's like, oh, you thought you beat my entire team. Literally god levels of hacks. Brings in Giratina. You think you beat that freaking Giratina. Phase 2, buddy. Phase 2. It's like, what is this ball? What is this? What is this? What are these shenanigans? He can cheat. Exactly. Maxis, doesn't matter what level your Pokemon are for VGC. Level 100. Your levels do not matter when it comes to VGC. It will automatically level everything to level 50. So you can have it be level 50, level 2, level 99, it doesn't matter. Everything is forced into being level 50. Which is very good, so you don't need to actually go and just train literally everything to an insane degree. Hello there, AJ. How are you doing today? Me fighting Volo. Alright, time to bring L. Brings out level 100 Alpha Guard Chop. Nice. Yeah, you don't need that many. But thankfully, you can recoup your EXP candies soon. Because Inteleon raids are going to be beginning again in about exactly half an hour. And as we all know from last week, Inteleon is extremely easily defeatable by the one and only Annihilate. Sunny Day bulk up and just punch everything in the face. I just need the moveset and the level up. Gotta go for another class. I'll probably be live for like 2 hours. Not a clue actually like how long we're actually going to be live. We figure it out as we go. We figure it out as we go. Need a moveset depends on the mom. Yes, exactly. Certain Pokemon do need to be leveled up for certain things. Like Iron Hand, if you want to get Belly Drum, I know you need to be like 82, I believe, before it learns that. Doing alright. Doing well. I'll be back a couple times. Okay, you'll just be bopping in and out. Makes sense. Makes sense. My student isn't showing up. Oh boy, somebody's late. Somebody is late. Ooh, ice cream. Rosie! Why? Yes. Mostly because those teams kind of sucked. There's a reason I don't like those teams. They are extremely easy to blow a hole in. Yeah, because those teams, for those who don't know, after Metal told me, okay, these are the rules for the thing, you're allowed to use whatever the heck you want, I was like, oh, let me just bring in, like, the Legendaries, the Paradox things. It's like, I literally thought about them not a second time. And it was like, there are so many ways you can blast holes in those teams. I hate them. It's why next time, I'm both not using the Legendaries, and I'm building a much more actually me team. If my Sword and Shield team is allowed back in the game, you know, if they re-add Excadrill, if they re-add Duraludon, so I'm pretty sure they already are re-adding Togekiss, because I remember Togekiss was in one of the trailers where they showed things on the DLC that had the Pokemon coming back in. I could actually rebuild my Sword and Shield team. And I'm honestly debating if I just want to use it, because I love that team. There is a very good reason I have been able to run that team in Sword and Shield for 3 years, going on 4 years at this point, and it still holds up. Unrestricted team access, I say. Exactly. Metal is the one who gave me permission to run that monstrosity of a team. I regret using those teams, and I regret not building a more me team. That's why next time I'm going to be making a me team. But also, everyone, May the 4th be with you, because I don't think we've mentioned that yet. It is May 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. I did debate wearing one of my Star Wars shirts, but I was like, I don't want to wear those. Everyone's wearing a Star Wars shirt probably today. Okay. Enjoy the lurk, Rosie. But yeah, next time it's going to be actually a me team. May the 4th be with you. Exactly. May the 4th be... Happy Cinco de Mayonnaise. Oh, I don't even eat mayonnaise. I don't dislike mayo. I just try to minimize it as much as possible. Metal, what were you thinking? Giving Max the biggest Pokemon in team access? Exactly. See, for once, Mudkip's the sensible one. Probably. I probably will, because I want to redeem myself for that flub. Maxis, would a Meadows edition get you back to Unite? I think I'm probably done from Unite, AJ. the paywalling of things is kind of what really put me off from it, as well as, like, they add in something new. They make it really, really insane. But you have to pay to get it, and then after it's available to most people, they nerf it. It's like, okay, you're kind of hard encouraging people just to shell out money for these things, and I want no part of a game that does that. Like, I mean, the other part is that I am so far out of the loop when it comes to, like, the emblem boosts and everything like that. I'm so far behind the curve with literally everything. I really couldn't catch up. If our bowl had a job, it would be a coffee shop. No, it would be a wine, because it's olive. And olives are used to make wine. I know because I'm Italian. Wine is not my kind of thing. I mean, I don't really drink alcohol as in general. The only time I do is like one drink on Thanksgiving, and that's it. Alcohol is too strong for me. Not my cup of tea. Funny thing is, I don't even drink tea. I'm just a pleb who drinks water or milk. Looks like Chili Dooley works like a coffee shop. That makes sense. Honestly, Arboliva is one of those Pokemon I really did want to use for, like, competitive things, because I think it's really cool. The only tricky part is that with the terrain resetting, it gets really, really, really annoying in Terra raids. Not really. I mean, I've never had tea before, so it's less a thing of I don't drink tea, and more a thing of I've never had tea. So it's there. It's like how the newest Call of Duty, from what I've heard, as a game is good for a while, then it started to be different, then added bundles and like, that's the reason why. Alright, good. Okay, Allah, have a good day. Like, that's the reason why, Ghost, whenever I played Call of Duty, I just played zombies. The only time I ever played multiplayer was because I just wanted the Dark Matter camo. And that was it. I did multiplayer to get Dark Matter, and then, alright, I'm out, and I'm playing zombies. I like zombies. It was a fun mode. It was a very fun mode until Black Ops 4 happened. And they just shot the heart out of literally their biggest cash cow of the series. I remember elementary school, people bring apple juice. Beer. Oh my gosh, people. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we cannot have nice things. Because of that. Saw a video today where it was like a bundle of videos, like $30. Yeah, it's like, again, I just played for zombies. I was a very big fan of the Aether zombie storyline. And then they were just like, nah, we're gonna undo everything that's been happening in the storyline for the past decade and just kill off the main characters. Why? Because we have no clue what to do with this thing going forward. Like, why? Does Ting Liu learn Heavy Slam? I'm pretty sure it gets Black Ops 4, but not to be Black Ops 2, my absolute favorite. Like, really, the only reason I dislike Black Ops 4 is just because of the way it treated the Aether storyline. On its own, like, it's not bad. It's actually, like, I actually like some of the maps. It's just, like, the way they changed the perk system, I don't like. Like, I don't like that there's only 4 perks per map. I don't like that you can't get a point weapon and just, like, get a whole bunch of points out of the zombies, because now every zombie is capped at how many points you get from it. Which in some cases is good, but in other ways it's like, that was literally the entire purpose of certain things. Like, I remember in Black Ops 2, you know, anytime, like, I'd just be hitting the box, I wanted to get that Scar, I wanted to get the Galil, I wanted to get, you know, the STG, and, you know, I'd get the PDW, and I was like, I can vibe with this. I can vibe with the PDW, and just take it around when it's, like, round 20, like it's, like, round 15. I got a PDW, full ammo, I was like, okay, I can get probably a few thousand points out of this. That's a few box hits. Maybe I can get my Galil or my Scar H now. And then it's just Black Ops 4. Nope. Point guns are no longer a thing. I mean, a lot of it was like the mechanical changes that they make. Because Black Ops 4 in a vacuum is not bad. I actually quite like it. But it's in the context of the greater zombies chronology is where it starts really losing some points. Yeah, the last COD zombie I played was Cold War. I enjoyed Cold War, but stopped playing a while and never got Vanguard. The last one I played was Black Ops 4. I didn't even get Cold War. Mostly because it was like, well, I'm going back to college, but also like after they literally shot the heart out of the Zombies franchise, they literally killed off the original 4 characters. They killed off Takio, Dempsey, Richtofen, and Nikolai, and it was like, why? They literally destroyed the universe. Like, let the 4 rest. Just let them stay back in time with the Templar dudes fighting alien tentacle monsters with magic staffs. Just let them stay back in the past doing their stuff. Nah, we need to destroy the entire universe because we need more games. Yeah. I beat all the Easter eggs in Black Ops 3. I enjoy it. Like, I think Black Ops 3 was the highest point of the series. I know a lot of people will, like, stan Blops 2. They will stan that. But my only issue with Black Ops 2 is every single one of the zombies maps is a glaring massive flaw. And, like, I don't like the robots in Origins. It's just gigantic. You can't really do a casual game of Origins. Mob. Too much walking. Too much walking in Mob. Hello there, Lionheart Plays. I am indeed doing well. Can one of the mods please go grab Lionheart's link, please? Die Rise. I think self-explanatory with the fall damage. Transit is just transit. Buried. I don't dislike Buried, it's just it's too easy. And is like... Because, like, for me, it's like, I like Nuketown. Like, Nuketown Zombies, I don't like the randomness of it. Like, it's very hard to load up Black Ops 2 and just have a casual game. Because, like, if you're playing Origins, you know you're going to fall into the path of, okay, I'm going to go grab my lightning staff. I'm going to grab my lightning staff. And you start doing everything for the G-strikes. You start doing everything for the punches. And then you just find out, like, 2 hours later, you're running through all the Easter egg steps. Mob. You're running around the entire map, getting those stupid gas cans. And it takes, like, 10 minutes every single damn time. You'll want to go pack a punch. Buried is buried. Buried is buried. And then it's like, again, that's like the only issue with it is every single one of them. Like, every map is great. Like, the maps in Black Ops 2 are great. But they all have, like, one thing that kind of holds them back from, like, being great. But, like, Black Ops 3, there's, like, these massive grand Easter eggs. But you can, you know, for as much as there is to do on things like Garad, as much as there is to do on Zetsubo, as much as there is to do on Darizen Drak, even the Giant in I mean, Shadows of Evil and Revelations kind of have this problem with them, where it's a bit hard to do a casual game because there's a lot of setup involved. But like with Shadows of Evil, the setup isn't too terribly long, as it does reward you pretty well. Revelations, the setup just takes freaking ever. So you can have a casual game pretty easily. You don't get to, you know, shoehorned into doing the Easter egg with, like, Origins. We're just like, that's good. I like that. But yeah, if I would ever, like, if I could go back in time and, like, play one Zombies map, like, for the rest of it, it'd probably be Garad Krovi of all things, because you have the dragon. You can literally get, in Garad Krovi, a dragon, a little baby dragon that sits on your giant robot punch glove that you can use as a flamethrower or just send to attack things. You literally have an attack dragon, and I love it. It's great. It's so crazy, but like it's awesome at the same time. Favorite wonder weapon? Ooh. Okay. Favorite wonder weapon? Keymat Bite. Like, it's probably Keymat Bite, which is the upgraded lightning staff. Everyone stands the fire staff. I like the lightning staff for one main reason. You can get the lightning staff before you fight Panzer. I don't care how strong. I don't care how strong the fire staff is against the Panzer. You can't get it before you fight Panzer. One of my favorite memories of Black Ops 2 Origins was I had this amazing run. I forget what the exact setup for it was, but it was round 3. I was in solo, so I have my free double points you get for doing the first generator. You get the free double points. And I just rounded up all the zombies, ran into the starting room, got the, I forget what the wall gun is that isn't the ballista, grabbed that, and then did, like, the 3-shot knife trick to just get so many points. Remember, I got the double points, and I just got, like, 5,000 points, saved one zombie, like 2 zombies at the end, freaking bolted. Well, what happened was I got the double points, was just like knifing the zombies like crazy, then middle of that, got a max ammo, started, hitting the zombies with the Mauser to get as many points as I could, going in for the melee, getting like 5,000-6,000 points, freaking sprinting to the other end of the map, opening up the church, hopping on the tank, getting the 3 lightning staff pieces, and then upgrading the lightning staff before round 5. So I'm just here like, oh, Panzer comes, oh, round 8, Panzer's coming in. Boom! Panzer's gone. And it was just the most fond memory I have. It's just, oh yeah, Panzer, we're scared of you. No, we're not. Get blasted by lightning. It was just fun. I mean, I know people love the fire staff. My brother loves the fire staff. I always like the lightning staff, which is fun. I think Black Ops 2 Kino, I just love that map. Yeah, Black Ops 2 Kino, Black Ops 3 Kino, I think is probably the best iteration of that, because I have a very hard time going back and playing, like, Black Ops 1 maps. Mostly because the maps were not generally the greatest. Weapons were kind of weak. Like, I love the AUG. The AUG was probably my favorite thing to use in Black Ops 1, just because it wasn't, like, super ridiculously over insane. Like, the Commando was great, the Galil, fantastic. The reason why those are great is because they're the great ones. But the AUG is just kind of fun. Plus, it's got the Master Heat, which is fun. Beyond, when it comes to the staffs, Ice Staff, whatever the upgrade is, Ul's Arrow. Yes, the upgraded staffs are the Ice Staff is Ul's Arrow, the Wind Staff is Boreos' Fury, the Lightning Staff is Kimat's Bite, and the Fire Staff upgraded is Kagasuchi's Blood. And yes, it has been probably 5 years since I played any of those maps, and I still remember the names of it. That is how much I played those maps. It is burned into my memory. I still remember how to go do the Lightning Staff upgrade from memory. Like, 5 years later, I still remember that. That is how much I played to just burn that into my brain. Energy gear building. Energy sphere. I'm pretty sure what they're called. Yeah, like, I loved Origins. I just don't like what the zombie is. Make a backup team just in case. We'll use the team. Follow Amoongus, Dragonite, Goldingo, Arcanine, and Tanglu. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Tinglu, Vessel of Ruin decreases special attack, right? Because, yeah, Wo-Chen is lowers physical attack. Shempao is physical defense. Chi-Yu is special defense. And Tinglu is, I think, special. Yeah, that would leave that would leave Tinglu as special attack. Bleh. Words are hard. Words are very hard. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys. Also, our sandwich is probably going to be running out soon. Shiny SOBBLE! Oh god, the SOBBLE! Let's freaking go, people! Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so. Little Sobble. Happy little Sobble Wobble. Oh boy, that is 412. It's under odds. It is an under odds bean. I love it. Delightful. Highly, highly delightful little Sobble. I don't name my shinies Happy. I actually don't name my shinies. Well, I'm missing the energy sphere, calling them energy spheres. I'm pretty sure they are actually called energy spheres. Missing energy sphere. You gave me shiny something. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Mudkip. Your failure gave me that shiny. Let's now reset this counter. So now we need to go change this and reset everything. Alright, so Drizzle. No, I said change it to Drizzle. Game, change it to Drizzle. There we go. Done. There we go. Honestly, like, see, Shiny Drizzle actually looks really cool. I like Shiny Drizzle's look much more than regular Drizzle, which is funny. Because I actually like regular Inteleon more than Shiny Inteleon. For those who want weapons, the Marastagua, to the Serpent. I love that. Like, I love how the different user of the Marastagua actually has a different name. Yeah, if a very close second to the Lightning Staff, aka Keymat's Bite, is the Storm Bow from Horizon Drac. It's like, again, the things that amuse me about the Lightning Bow, the Storm Bow, not light. I mean, it's Lightning and the same thing. The thing that just amuses me to no end when it came to Horizon Drac is that people would at the start of the game say, "I call the Storm Bow." And then, after the final dragon is done, they would be there would be people who were just waiting at the dragon statue where you get the bow just to steal the bow. And then they would sprint out of the lab, activate the lightning trap so it would kill anyone else who tries to come after them. Then they would just go grab the storm bow. It's like, why? You are going to down your allies, make them waste their Juggernog if they got one, just because you want to get the storm bow. That is not how teamwork helps. Like, you do not establish teamwork for a high-round Horizon Drac run by actively attempting to sabotage your allies right at the start of the game. It's like, I don't miss those days of Black Ops 3. That's one of my favorite things. There was one game of Horizon Drac that I played a few years ago with one of my friends. And now, whenever I would play zombies, I would basically be like the designated healer, because I had this weird, uncanny thing of like, I would just go, like, I would just sprint. If one of you guys was out, I would just like sprint into a horde of zombies, revive you up, and like, there's like no fear, go and revive people, when no one else would have gone and done that. It was like, okay, we need to make sure this guy has the storm bow, because he's the one that keeps us all alive. And then one of the other people was like, nah, I'm just gonna take the storm bow. Then it was like round 15. I went down, I had no perks. They also went down. I wasn't able to get them. And I was the only one still alive. So this is me running around with no perks. And then I just grabbed the storm bow, to just wreck the entire wave on my own with no perks. And then he was like, you can keep the storm bow. And I put the bow back, I was like, I don't need it anymore. I don't need it. I had no voice. I was like, I didn't need to say anything. And it was just enough said. Now I'm gonna need to replay this level to get the heckin' energy sphere. Yep, those who don't know the weapons, yeah, the apothecon servant. Yeah, the apothecon servant would just like it fires out a black hole thing and just absorbs everything into it, aside from boss zombies. It was fun, but also it was never really my kind of thing because it always felt like a diet thunder gun, which I never was the biggest fan of the thunder gun to begin with. It's cool, but I was never like I was never a big Kino guy. I was always lightning staff or window off guy. Though I did like the vitrolic withering. The vitrolic withering is probably my favorite name for any of the one-up, just because vitriol is my third favorite word. Which, for those who don't know, it means sulfuric acid. So basically, it was like it would like shoot out these little projectiles that exploded acid after like 2 seconds, but they would like attract the zombies. So you could just be running, pew, shoot over to the wall. All of them would gravitate to the thing, boom, and use that to just like distract while you go heal people. It was like the crossbow from Black Ops 1, where you just like you shoot the crossbow somewhere, pack a punch it, and all the zombies just get attracted over to it. It was fun. I still love how there was actually an achievement in Black Ops 1 that involved you shooting an ally with the upgraded crossbow, and I think it was zombies needed to kill the other player after you stuck them with an explosive arrow. It was like, that is such a dick move, but I love that, like, that's an achievement. Another favorite one of weapons is the Blundergat. The Blundergat is great. Like, it's... I think my favorite thing probably about just the sound that the Blundergat makes. There's like the... As well, again, it's a shot... It's like a demonic shotgun that just shoots in a completely horizontal line. It just a complete horizontal line. It's just like, it's kind of awesome. Plus also the free one that you can get, where you can just both you and your buddy can both be rocking the Blundergats, but you need to get the one from the box before you get the one from the office. Because if you get the one from the office, the one in the box just disappears. The wolf bow is great. Like it. I mean, obviously, it's a great thing because you get to have Spirit Doggo. You get to go fight zombies with Spirit Doggo. What's not to love? It's great. I do have a bit of a soft spot for the Mezimune, or the... I forget what the actual name was. Like, it upgraded to the Mezimune. The one from Zetsubo. Like, I liked that one. It was a bit of an interesting thing, but it wasn't like, go out and just blast everything into oblivion. Like, it's not like a Thunder Gun style Wonder Weapon. It was just like, oh, you use it for gardening. Like... It really was more of a gardening aid for Zetsubo than it was an actual, like, zombie destroyer, which I just find hilarious. Then you also, like, shoot the spore pods and get, like, a freaking super speed boost. There was one time I was playing that with one of my friends, because we were trying to do the Easter egg, and they were, like, across the map. I had stamina up, and I was like, okay, you're down, let me go get to you. Pew! Shoot the thing, just freaking sprint like T-1000 Terminator, just sprint across the map to revive my buddy. He was like, nah, you're getting revived. You're I still need you to distract the zombies while I do Easter egg things. God, I have so many fun memories of Black Ops Zombies. The series was great. And then they screwed it. I still say simultaneously the most heartbreaking but also heartwarming thing about the entire Zombies storyline is the entire reason the Zombies storyline gets kicked off is because a little girl just wanted to get revenge on a guy for hurting her dog. Like, she just unleashes zombies to attack people because someone hurt her doggo. That's heartwarming but also heartbreaking. But welcome in, Palmy Plays. How are you doing? We were just talking about, like, Call of Duty Zombies and how kind of absurd the game was. Don't be distracted by the nonsensicalness. But you actually just missed us getting our shiny SOBBLE a few minutes ago. Another weapon. Yeah, I gotta go with the Thunder Gun. You can't reload mid thing. I used to play COD, don't I? Yeah, I don't either. The last time I played was like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. By the way, Matt, the meat. Wait, that's an actual PFP you can get? I thought that was one you just custom made Mudkip, where it was just like a thing of meat. For those who don't know, Mudkip, his like Switch profile icon for a while just used to be like meat from Breath of the Wild, and it was my favorite profile picture ever. Thunder Gun is just oh, the Tundra Gun. What the heck was the Tundra Gun? I thought you meant the Thunder Gun. I was never a Thunder Gun guy. I was never a big guy for the Thunder Gun because it was like, okay, I experienced the Wind Staff first, and the Wind Staff was just better. The Wind Staff was just cooler. The Wind Staff is just a cooler version of Thunder Gun. Yeah, I have fond memories of playing Black Ops Zombies. But also, it is time to get the Inteleon raids. Because it is 8:01 where I am. And 8:01 is when it is time for Inteleon raids. So, let's get doing some Terra raids for Inteleon. Let's see, where's my Inteleon raid? The meat PFP. Welcome back, Midnight. You have returned. Alright, where is Inteleon? You actually came back just in time for the Inteleon raids. Where's my Inteleon raid? You also missed us getting our shiny SOBBLE. You missed the sparkles. You maybe have to restart the thing. You just missed it. Like, it was not even 10 minutes ago that we got it. But also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Phone, stop being stupid. It is time to fight the lizard. Everyone missed the shiny reaction. Everyone missed it. Don't worry, it'll be uploaded as a short later. Wait, that was Donald Duck noises? My knowledge of the Mickey Mouse series is, like, non-existent. So I don't know. Also, oh, there's a Zorro around here before. Yep. Okay, I needed to reset to re-roll everything. There's Inteleon. Yeah. For those who don't know, if you save and a Zorua is on screen, and then you reload the game, it will actually despawn the Zorua's disguise. So it'll just show it as just a Zorua running around. Oh, Pawmi, we have gotten a great deal of shiny Pawmi. We actually just recently did a shiny giveaway. And shiny Pawmi was the second most frequently encountered shiny we had. We've presently been working on a living shiny dex. My shiny Pawmet was actually the second shiny I found in the game and was on my champion team when I defeated the league. And then there were two other shiny Pawmi that I acquired through the course of my travels. Where are they? There's the first Pawmi. There's the first shiny Pawmi. And there's the second one. Yes, I've acquired many of them. That's what's on my hands. That's fine. That's fine, Midnight. Do you have Annihilate? I would recommend Annihilate. I would recommend getting an SD card and just slotting that in the back, because that's what I did. That's what I did for mine. And I just got the I just slotted in the SD card. Also, the good thing is, I can now that I don't need to use these teams anymore, I can just move you back. So I can actually have you for my battles. There we go. There we go. But yes. It is time to duel. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's I was gonna turn around. 1 week. Okay. Yes! I greatly enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, called zombies, talk makes me want to do some shiny Pokemon. Don't want to put him. Nice. I actually at one point wanted to do like a Pokemon Nuzlocke themed after Call of Duty Zombies. It was like, oh, these are like Pokemon that correspond to various maps. Like, yeah, it just never really progressed anywhere. I wanted to nickname some of my competitive teams after, like, you know, Zombies map. Like, oh, Dialga named Horizon Draw. Named like a Tentacool, not Tentacool, Tangrowth, Zexabo. I had a lot of stuff. I was just asking earlier. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't. Oh, Mudkip already clipped me saying that before, and me having that complete freak out. If you go into the Discord and go back, go to like to the top of out of context Maxis, you'll see a thing that's just called like Maxis just dies. I used to, in like the most casual of ways, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you know what? You know what? You're making me bust out my prized possession. You are making me bust out my grandest of treasures. I summon Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Yes, I actually have this. So this is a fun story, and I love reciting this story just anytime it's applicable. Is my dad, my brother's friend, and I went to go see the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid of Light movie when it was new. And, you know, we each got one of the promo cards. So, I got the Sorcerer of Dark Magic. You know, like the powered up, you know, Dark Magician card. You know, like the Sorcerer of Dark Magic. My brother's friend got Pyramid of Light. My dad got Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. And my brother got Wadapon. Just all of us got the awesome cards. And my brother, of all things, gets freaking Wadapon. We never let him live that down. It was just like, it was great. It's one of my fondest memories. I love it. Oh, it was great. Okay, does anybody have a shiny Ditto? I do not have a shiny Ditto in this game, Hedgie. I think I actually have 2 shiny Ditto in my shield version, though. I think I might. Maybe I traded this bear one away already, though. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Oh yeah, the Soul Link video just went up with Sly. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing, Palmy Plays. Thank you very much for that. I've hunted, but I have not. Yeah, I got my Ditto shiny in Dynamax Adventures. I think. I think I found a second one. I don't remember what happened to it, though. Which is, like, for me, for my sanity, I'm glad I don't have a second. I'm glad I don't need a shiny Ditto in this game, because much like with my shiny Salazzle, which I am so glad I got via Dynamax Adventures, I don't think I could mentally handle a shiny Salazzle hunt. Remind here in Scarlet Violet and Normal Sandwich. I'm shocked I didn't phase. But yes, I am heading over to my Inteleon raid, but if any of you have an Inteleon link code, feel free to just drop the link code in the chat below. We're happy to help. Oh, right, yeah, the me biting my tongue. The very painful clip of me biting my tongue. Can you just, like, DM me that one so I could, like, make that a short, potentially? There's a lot of clips that I intend on eventually possibly turning into shorts alongside the shiny reactions. As well as, like, the out-of-context Maxis project, which is still ongoing. Okay. Yeah, if you just put your link code in right now. Because I would be very happy to assist with that. I'd be very happy to assist. I'll be back at, like... You'll be back in, like, 30 minutes, if that's the case. Okay, makes sense. It is indeed it's an older clip, sir, but it checks out. It's an old clip, but it checks out. Yep. Honestly, I'm gonna be just, like, hammering these Inteleon raids later, like, off screen, because they're such a joke to do, that I can just use freaking Annihilate. Sorry about that. I just feel like the mat, because I have like I'm on carpet right now because my room is carpeted, and there's like a plastic mat underneath my chair because, you know, not wheelchair, but like a wheelie office chair on carpet doesn't really mix well, so I have like a plastic mat so I can, like, roll around on it. And very recently, there's been a lot of cracks appearing on it. You found a video shiny of a toad singing beaches in my room. Nice. Okay, yeah, okay, you'll be back at then. Okay, we should still be live by then. Why is this so funny? Game Freak. I'm clipping that. One Mankey and one of them. I'm pretty sure it was a Nimble, is what that was. Did it say Mankey? I thought it was Nimble. That was a Nummel that had its head stuck in a wall. The Nummel was just vibing. The vibe box. It was just doing a little vibing. We don't ask questions, Rosie. Just don't ask questions. It's better to not ask. It makes your brain hurt less. Well, Sheepo! It's not a shiny Sheepo, but it is a Sheepo nonetheless. And that's an accomplishment, Rosie. That is certainly an accomplishment to be had. Oh, he was okay. I thought it said Nimble, but I could have been like, it's either this Nimble or Mudbray, but okay, I guess I was wrong. I was incorrect on that. Code is 3 TQ WZ. I spelled this wrong. QP. There we go. I'll just be playing under the desk. I respect that. Might night. I respect that. Just stealth playing. All right. I'll just bring this one. Actually, no. I think I need the sunny day. I need the sunny day. Mudkip, don't be mean. Don't remember, Mudkip. You're only allowed to be mean to me. And Tinier and Sly. To be fair, Pawmi, Rosie thinks Growlithe is a cat. In Mudkip's defense. You are right about that, Mudkip. You are very right about that. Speaking of Growlithe, Arcanine is right here. James Bond, huge snowstorm. I still love how, if you actually look at the Galarian Pokedex, Sobble is actually Pokemon 007. So it actually is 007. It's so stupid, but I love it. It's the simplest joke to me. But I love it. Like, it's a 007. Alternatively, I do accept James Pond. But I prefer 007. Also, fun fact for those who do Pokemon stuff. If you have Sunny Day up, you cannot be frozen. Yeah, that is James Pond, I know, is the one that a lot of people love. I prefer 007. I have a personal fondness for the name 007. Because it is Pokedex number 007 for Sobble. Inteleon's 009. Like, it is 007. It's technically 007. So it is. Like, I have to think that was intentional. Like, they saw it is 007 for the dex entry. And they made it James, because all of the 3 Galarian starters are all based on different aspects of, like, British entertainment, you know, music. You know, Britain is well known for, you know, music, you know, the Beatles and stuff like that, you know, British rock. Soccer, you know. Wait, did my Defiant not proc? Why did Defiant not proc? Why did it not activate my Defiant? That should have activated my Defiant. Why did that not work? That should not have happened. Doesn't matter. We just go punch. We punch. Muda. Yes, but when it yeah, but by the time that it redoes Cheerful Look, my ability should be back. Because it only turns off your abilities for like 1 turn. Yeah, there's been plenty of time Inteleon has nullified abilities, but then my Defiant comes back the next turn. Really? It's 3 turns? I always had it was 1 turn of nullified. Because I've had Defiant pop so many times after it uses Fearful Luck. You suck with that crit right there. You suck with that crit hacking bullshit. How did you forget Inteleon is British, Jared? The games are, like, Sword and Shield are exceedingly British. They are exceptionally British. Yeah, we're gonna need to re-roll this. We're gonna need to roll this fight back. Growlithe is a dog. It is literally called the puppy Pokemon. It is literally the puppy Pokemon. We're gonna need to roll this game back. Because this was a little bit of bad RNG on our part. How do you forget Inteleon is exceedingly British, Jared? I got crit again, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Okay, those are bad rolls. Those are bad rolls. Yeah, we just need to re-roll the fight. Bonk. Blastoise called the Shellfish Pokemon, but I take control. Disappointed! Emotional damage! So what you're saying is, there was various emotional damage inflicted on you. To be fair, it's also Gen 1, Alex. Gen 1 doesn't make sense. Gen 2 calls an echidna, which is what Cyndaquil is. A mouse. You can't really trust the early generations. You can't trust them at all. Emotional damage. I love that clip. It's such a good clip. Yeah. The games didn't know what they were doing until, like, at the very least, Gen 4. Okay. I don't know why my Defiant didn't pop there. The same way that a crocodile evolves into an alligator. Honestly, Rage Fist is actually not a bad move on it. It's honestly really good to have. Yeah, it's actually very good to have Rage Fist. Because Rage Fist's damage just keeps on stacking into insanity. We can roll that. We can roll that back. That fight just went a little bit wonky because I should have gotten my Defiant boosts from Tearful Luck. That was weird. It normally does not apply Tearful Luck that quickly after purging. We'll never heal from that emotional damage. It's such a good clip. I love it. It is highly clippable. Reno snacks. Snacks are very good to have. I enjoy snacks. Snacks are delightful. Burb. You will burb. Hello there, Laser. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, Laser. I'm doing delightful. We are just doing some shiny Masura hunting. We got our shiny SOBBLE. Our first shiny SOBBLE, at least. So now we're just hunting our next two little SOBBLE wobbles. SOBBLE wobble. We love SOBBLE. SOBBLE is a good bean. Deserves many headpats. Hope you're doing well, Laser. Yes, I have Godzilla. The Godzilla generally is behind me now. The only reason I took the Godzilla away for a few days is actually because of the Inteleon raid, where I had my SOBBLE plushie just sitting right over there. But it was very hard to tell that it was actually a SOBBLE plush, like, you know, I just put the Godzilla back up there. But yes, I have the Godzilla is basically back there at Alpines now. Because we love Godzilla here. I literally did an entire Godzilla-themed Nuzlocke once, which I highly recommend you guys check out, as it was a Nuzlocke of my own invention. And we won it. We love SOBBLE. We love Poplio. Like, Generation 7 is, I think, the only generation where I love all three starters. And can enjoy using them in a story playthrough. Like, I like all three Generation 4 starters, but I do not have a fun time using Inteleon because it takes so long to get good moves. It is suffering to use Inteleon because its moves suck. Which hurts because it actually was the first Pokemon I ever picked. But it is Inteleon rating time. Yes. I have my Inteleon raid right here. Link code. I can set my Inteleon right up here. I will be the sun setter. I will activate Sunny Day. So you guys just go for your attack moves. I've become my favorite YouTuber. Yay! I mean, I'm a big fan of Godzilla. I love the series. I actually remember my first time seeing the Godzilla movie. I was watching the Pokemon anime. It was the episode of the anime where Ash's Charizard is fighting Blaine's Magmar. And it was the part of the episode where Charizard is seismic tossing the Magmar into the volcano. And I remember, because it cut to commercial, and my brother and I, you know, little Maxis and little Maxis brother, have negative patience. We require constant stimulation when it comes to TV, so we were just flipping through the channels to just watch something else until it came back on. And as it turns out... Oh, go for Boreon then, Ghost. And as it turns out, the Sci-Fi Channel was one channel above Cartoon Network. Click. Went up to Sci-Fi from Cartoon Network. It was Godzilla 2000. And it was the part at the end of the movie where Godzilla's fighting Orga. And thus, I became a Godzilla fan. Yeah. That is like the whole giant origin of me finding Godzilla was just, I was bored waiting for Pokemon to come back on after a commercial break, and we just flipped through the channels. And we found Godzilla. It was great. I love it. It was like, this is why I love this franchise. It's like, it's just a stupid origin. It's like, no, it's nothing like bigger. Like, no, it was just like, I was just flipping through the channels. I was impatient as hell. And then we found it. I love it. And like my brother and I, we would freaking VHS tape record any Godzilla movies when they were on TV. I have Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah Giant Monster All Out Attack on VHS, like below me right over here. It's on like a stock VHS tape. I don't have a VHS player to play it, and the tape is just garbage after this time because we watched it so many times. But I just have fond memories. And I was like, I love it. It's why I love these movies. You don't go into Godzilla expecting a grand story, expecting good characters. You go into a Godzilla movie to see a giant nuclear breathing lizard monster throw a giant three-headed space dragon through a building. That's what you come for. If you're expecting anything more than that, you're going to be disappointed. I love it. It's just like, it's... Oh, I love those movies. I once did. This was before Godzilla vs. Kong came out. Probably even before Godzilla King of the Monsters came out. Where I watched all of the Godzilla movies in release order. So I started watching the original all the way up to Godzilla 2014. And it was an enormous undertaking just because there's like, at this point, at that time, I believe there was like 30 Godzilla movies out. Keep in mind, 30 movies, about an hour and a half each, to 2 hours for some of them. Yeah. Like, I have watched the entire Hobbit series all the way through. I've watched the entire Lord of the Rings series through. I watched the entire Star Wars series 1 through. Nothing compares to watching the entire Godzilla series on a thing. It takes multiple days to do that. It takes multiple. It's like a 4 or 5 day thing. It is an enormous undertaking, and I love it. But at the same time, I do not recommend it to people because it's just enormous to just watch all of them. I still love them, though. I still love those movies. Oh. Damn. Well, okay, Rosie, the only thing about that statement you are correct in is that Sly's a boomer. I actually think something. Oh, sure. Sure, Chris. Who knows? I own all the... What is the one that you do not own? Laser. What is the singular one that you do not own? I'm curious. I must know this. I'm probably gonna get knocked out by Blizzard this turn. Unless I can avoid it. Can we avoid it? I actually own Son of Godzilla, amusingly. I actually do own that one, because I own the, Godzilla collection that has, like, a lot of the Showa movies. That has Godzilla, the original Godzilla, Godzilla Raids Again, Terror of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs... Not Godzilla vs. Gigan, I own Godzilla vs. Gigan separately. Destroy All Monsters. Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Godzilla vs. Mothra, Son of Godzilla, and I think one other one is in that collection. Yeah, I love it. I love that collection. The worst part is I can't really bring it out and watch it that often because it is so dusty. Like, if I bring it out, like, I have to go into, like, the very dusty part of my, like, bookshelf that I have next to me that has, like, all of my movies on it. And then getting those movies to go back in the correct order is just a huge pain in the gonads to set it all up again. There we go. See, now, I don't know why Defiant was, like, delayed last time. It made no sense. But now we proc the Defiant. Muda, 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 Muda. I do not have a shiny Alomomola yet. I do not have a shiny Alomomola. Muda, 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 Muda. Thank you for getting punched in the face and healing me. This is why I love Rage Fest. That's all we can do. I found my mini chicken. Nice. Fun. And with that, Inteleon goes to Boo. It is a shattering experience. Popplio. We like Popplio. Popplio is a good head-paddable bean. Meta bites his tongue. I love that series. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Delightful. You delightful viewers. I forget back then my mic was so garbage. I don't know why my mic was so terrible back then. Well, I mean, I do know why it was this mic. It was this headset that I've had for like 5 years at this point. Which explains why it was kind of a garbage microphone, but like also that microphone was a workhorse. That thing put in the work for so long. Popplio did deserve better. Popplio was very mistreated by the viewer base. I just like it. Not a tail. Mewtwo. Why? Casual Chicory is probably not in the thing. No one cares about that. People like the vibe. The vibe. The vibe box. We actually got a shiny Smoliv over here a few months ago. I still need to hunt the rest of the family. I still need to get the rest of them. Also, as I found out recently, apparently Psyduck is actually a platypus. Yeah, it's not actually a duck. It's apparently a platypus. So, we actually do have a platypus Pokemon. Apparently. I question it too, but apparently we do. It's crazy how much we can remember such. Yep. Yeah, I mean, my memory is complete garbage or spot on. There's no in between. It's like I will, like, oh, I remember the Hades. No, it's like I remember just blank out nothing, or I remember like everything in detail. So it's like it's like I can remember just obscure things about a game that I've played sometimes, and then I just can't remember a damn thing. It's like how I can remember how to do most of the steps for the Origins staff upgrades in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. But I can play, like, another game. Like, some other games, like, I just don't remember how to do certain things in them. It's just why. Yes, Ghost. Exactly. A max HP, max special defense. The Vibe Box. Who has Violet and... Wait, I have Violet, however, I do not think I could assist with the Dex completion. Because of the eggs. The egg. In trying times like these, I offer you an egg. Not a Togepi egg, but just an egg. Is very egg. I'm sure that people here probably have the Violet, to probably offer an assisted hand. So, this is one thing about Scarlet and Violet that I kind of find just amusingly ironic and a little sad when you really think about it. The Miraidon or Koraidon that you have, like the one that you're riding around like right now on, that can never leave the game. You cannot trade it. You cannot deposit it in the PC. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 Pokédollars. That will stay in this game forever. The Miraidon or Koraidon that literally carried you on your journey can never leave the game. And it makes sense why, because you need it for traversing the game, so if you traded it away, that would make sense. Like, you need to have it in the game, so it makes sense. But it's also like, it can never go. So like when Generation 10 comes out, when the next game in Gen 9 comes out, you want to move your stuff over to that game. It can never leave. But the killer Miraidon or Koraidon that, you know, spoiler plot reasons, if you don't want to have things mute right now. The one that kills the professor is the one that can go on into the future games. Whereas the one that you literally ride around to help you complete the game will just forever stay in the game. It'll never be able to leave. Never leave. Trapped here forever. When you reset the game, it will go away forever. Because you can't even replace the one you're riding around on with the one that you catch. Yeah, I have both games as well. I have both Scarlet and Violet, as you can tell that I am playing my my Violet version right now. I have my Scarlet version. I've completed the decks in both games, but I predominantly play my Violet version just because it was the one that I played most. I just set the stuff up in the most. And I also just like Miraidon more. I think Miraidon's cool. It's funny. I like the past paradoxes far more when it comes to battling with them and like using them on my teams. But I like Miraidon more when it comes to battles. I don't like Koraidon as much when it comes to battling. And it's like, if I want to use Miraidon in battles, I need to use the future Paradox, which I'm not as fond of battle-wise. Or if I want to do with my battle stuff with the other. Well, man, I guess I could do Torkoal and Miraidon with past Paradoxes. For a competitive team, I guess I could do that. I'll need to see what the VGC rules are when it comes to... honestly, I feel like Torkoal with Miraidon and past Paradoxes is going to be what the metagame is, realistically speaking. Hello there, Zetar. How have you been? It's been a good long while. Hope you are doing delightful. Hello there as well, Go Ringo. If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But how are you guys doing? Also, right now, we are doing an ongoing poll. That is, when we hit 2.5k subs, the series that is in the lead for the viewer voting is going to be what series we do. So, don't forget to share that poll out to your friends, let them know what we do here, and you guys can control what we do. I have no idea. I honestly don't really follow TCG all that much, aside from like the most recent scandal that erupted, where people were stealing the cards off of the conveyor belts and selling them later on. I don't really follow TCG that much. What Metagross Magnezone Fusion? Cause like I'm not a Pokemon Fusions guy. Yeah, honestly, surprise trades is probably the best way of doing that. But also, just be wary. Hacked stuff generally filters its way into that surprise trade. So you might want to just be cautious. Three-piece of like Miraidon and the Paradoxes. I don't like fusions, Zetar. Fusions are cursed. I don't like fusions. They can burn in the eternal pit of nightmares, where they belong. You can put in the raid code Ringo. Go Ringo. You can put the raid code in if you want. I don't see how I can... you click on the link. Lucas, the message appeared right after you. It says subscribers, control my series, and then the straw poll link. You click on that. That will take you to the poll. You click on it. Yeah, I don't even keep the Master Ball because the Master Ball was hacked into existence. So it's like, I just don't take the Master Ball because I don't want the bad luck of the Master Ball hacking existing in my game. Because I never use the Master Ball as is. When they took out roaming legendaries, I never felt a need to ever use the Master Ball again. Because it's like, because I generally like to thematically style my Pokeball to the Pokemon's like, I will coordinate the Pokeball with the Pokemon. And the Meta Ball's like, it doesn't like look as good on other things. Like, it looks cool. Like, yeah, the Meta Ball's obviously pretty cool. But I don't really do that. I went on the link, it shows like that Pokeball. But it shows like, I already voted. Oh, did you already vote once on your computer? Because it's an IP lockout, so like if someone on the same IP address votes, then you can only do once. Yeah, if you vote on like a computer, then it would already show up as you voting because you already did vote then. There we go. Hello, Kayla. No Stony Stone Joiner. If anyone is able to, can you guys join Go Ringo's raid? Weird. That is very weird. Look, I've used straw poll before, and it should work. That's very odd. Straw poll. Work. Straw poll, why are you not working? Nope, none of these items are actually what I need. There you go. I have no idea why it's actually showing up that way. That's very odd. I'm doing very well, Kayla. I'm doing very, very well. No, you don't need to make a straw poll account. I do not think you don't need to make a straw poll account to vote on it. If straw poll isn't working, I'll probably like redo things. It's not letting. Why is it not letting you vote? I'll need to look into that. I'll need to look. That's weird. It's very weird that that's happening. Odd. So, second thoughts, perhaps playing under the desks, same time. Yeah, not as good. Oh, nice, playing Among Us. Among Us. Among Us. Among Us. There we go. Yeah, I'll need to look into that, why it's doing that. Yeah. Probably not a good idea to have done that Infinite Midnight. Going on my Iron Hand real quick. I mean, we'll be doing another one after this Infinite Midnight, so it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Thank you, Kayla. I mean, that's why I love doing this stuff with you guys. You guys are the ones that make all of this delightful. Very delightful. Delightful. You might have time to make it in Infinite Midnight. You might have time. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We are going to be doing several of these Inteleon raids. So, if you don't get in this one, there will be several others we will be doing. Yeah, the Soul Link episode right now is up on Sly Guy's channel. Actually, Midnight, could you please go grab Sly's Soul Link video link? Because it actually went live, like, 45 minutes ago, I think? Yeah, about 45 minutes ago. But also, yes, Mudkip. After this, I probably will be doing a little bit of Splatoon 3. Because the Sniper is really good for destroying Ouroboros. That's fun. Oh, nice. Hariyama Shiny. I love Shiny Hariyama. Hello, Zeddy Boy. One of the mods, please go grab Zeddy Boy's link. How is Zeddy Boy? The Zed Games. The Zed Games. How's he doing? How is the Zed Game doing? Sun's up. The next. My thoughts. Now, it depends on what they do. If they don't do the Generation 3 and the Generation 4 starters, which I can realistically see them not doing, I think it's probably going to be something from Gen 6. Or Blastoise. I would love if they would do like, Sceptile. I hope they do it, but I don't think they will. But also, guys, again, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you all for tuning in, though. But how is the Zeddy boy? The one and only Mr. Zed. Red Zed Redemption. Hope Zed is doing good. How is your Majora's Mask series been doing? Hope it's been going well. I still am going to be getting around to playing Majora's Mask for my own series eventually, which is why I've kind of been, like, not necessarily not watching, but, like, been, lurking a bit. So I do want to play, I'm going to be playing Majora's Mask myself at some point. Probably doing the 3DS version of Majora's Mask. Yeah, not a good idea to use Belly Drum against Inteleon, because you need as much health as you can. No, I still gotta finish pre-ordering my Tears of the Kingdom. Potentially. Mayhap. Yeah, not of it. I wouldn't recommend using Belly Drum because you don't really need the amount of damage. Majora's Mask ahead of time. We might be able to make it. It's going to be a bit of a risk play. It's going to be a bit of a risk. God, so I'm trade. I never received that. Yeah, genning is something we despise here at MetaMax Incorporated. We dislike genning extremely heavily because it is hacking. Yeah, I would not recommend bringing the Skeletor. It is weak to both Snipe Shot and it is weak to Dark Pulse. It is best to go with fighting types for this. Majora's Mask is ahead of time. I've heard very good things about it. Like, I've seen a playthrough. I've watched Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Majora's Mask, and it's a very interesting game. But my only worry about it is that I know the way it plays is very different to other games, and I don't think the way that Majora's Mask plays would, like, particularly mesh well with me and, like, doing a bit of a blind series, so I'd probably do a playthrough of it first. Genning is basically hacking Pokemon into existence and cheating. Chugga is indeed the best Zetar. Chugga is indeed the best. Chugga is actually the inspiration behind me making the channel in the first place. Years ago, I was watching him and I was like, I would love to make videos like that. And it was Chugga's videos that inspired me. So, this can all be traced back to the one and only Chugga. The greatest of all creators. The greatest of all creators. I still love how, apparently, Chugga was inspired to make content by Proton John. Then I think Nintendo Capri Sun was inspired by Chugga to make content. And now all three of them do a collab channel, the Runaway Guys. I love it. It's like, it's heartwarming. I love this. I love it. It's like, he's such a nice guy. Like, heartwarming. I also find it hilarious how Chugga used to be, like, a lot more casual with, like, swearing in his older videos. And it's like he's really cleaned up his language as time went on. And then it's like, no, he just plays he's with the Runaway Guys. And he's like, just swears a lot. He just, like, swears noticeably more when he's with John. It's like John brings out the worst in Chugga. Game! Load faster. Yeah, I actually only watched his Black and White series once. I was watching it when it was ongoing. And game. Let me try something. Okay, let me try something. I turned my Switch off, like, I just, like, sleep moded my Switch. I'm hoping this will disconnect me from the internet and forcibly boot me out. And there's no... Yeah. Really? So you've never played Black and White Midnight? I would say you are missing out very big on that. You're missing out big time. I love those games. Yeah, this is the very interesting thing about sort of my history with exposure to Chugga Conroy's content. Home button and got off and on. Eventually, it came back. This is the interesting thing about like my experience with the history of Chugga Conroy things is Chugga Conroy was brought to my attention by a former friend of mine that is, I've mentioned this person before, but this is one of the people who used to gaslight me for several years. And basically anything else associated with those people, I outright despise these days. The one positive thing that I remember from, like, that not real friendship, because again, it was gaslighting me, was they introduced me to Chugga Conroy. So, bit of a roller coaster, emotionally, things were. Ability shouldn't matter now. Yeah, it's like everything else, like anything else, even like tangentially showed with them, I despise. The one positive thing to come out of that was actually they mentioned Chugga Conroy to me. Yeah, it's not loading. It's still on this loading screen. The good thing is the egg will still be shiny even if we have to go back and we have to rehatch the egg. So, I think we're done today with this because the game is having an aneurysm right now. So let's go find someone to raid. Really? Neat. It's like the series was Pokemon was always about bringing people together. Really? And it's like interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go raid because the game is wanting to completely spaz out right now. Yeah. So do we hatch the shiny yet? Okay, so we did hatch the shiny. Okay, so we've hatched the shiny. Okay, let me check the dates for these things. Okay. Okay. Yes, these are the new ones. Okay. Okay. So we basically just have to go I'll have to go find out where we were before with the eggs. You still have all your stuff. Yes. I just don't know how many eggs I need to go redo. So that's really the only thing is I don't know how many eggs I need to go refine before I can get back up to where I was before. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go on a raid right now. Because I have no idea where I was before. And I have no clue. But I think we're gonna go raid. Yeah, we gotta go find someone to go raid. I have no idea who we're gonna go raid though. No, that is. Who should we raid? Who do we raid? Let's go raid Pink. Hey, nice. We love Roly-Coly. We love Roly-Coly. Let's go raid Pink Dungeon. They're doing some Pokemon Unite stuff. But let's go send some love. Let's go send some love. Oh wait, is Christian live? Wait, Christian's live, right? What is Christian doing? I'm not seeing Anxious Christian in my feed. Like, I mean, granted, the whole live feed thing is just not very good when it comes to when people are actually live. Oh, okay. Let's go Anxious Christian then. Is he live? Oh, he's going live in half an hour. Okay, so he's not live right now. He's going live in half an hour. Okay. That's why he wasn't showing up, because he isn't live right now. In that case, we still do need to find someone to go raid. Okay, exit Control Alt Bob. There's actually someone else who's doing a mental health thing. Control Alt Bob. Or are they ending off right now? Because they're doing a mental health charity thing as well. Yeah, let's see. They're doing some stuff. Going back to badge. Okay. We're gonna go raid someone named Control Alt Bob. They are doing a charity mental health thing. So, I will see you guys over there. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's rock and roll, everyone. See ya.